presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Stroud sets up the play action. And this one's incomplete. The Texans have 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge this time.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. You talk about this Titan defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that
rifles one that's going to be intercepted? The ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
They'll take over at first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. To throw is Ward. He's got this to Pickens. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. George Pickens, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
You talk about this Titan defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On the quick, right?
Stroud now on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins, 36 yards. And the Texans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Now Ward. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a 1st down.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ward now working out of the gun. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Come on, Johnny Lions.
That's complete to DK. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Ward. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go. 19 sight. Number 6, Dragon 679 Broncos. Go.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Pollard is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Texans' 3-yard line.
Pollard again. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Tony Pollard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7.
Jason Sanders set to
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
16 yards. And the Texans' first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
Play action. Stroud now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
That's another.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
These kickers now, It's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man down the field. That's Iomanner. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bronco 80.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And to the throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Tap the 60, tap the 60, go.
Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
19, 2. Hey, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ward again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. He had 3 catches last week. That one his third on this drive alone. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
First down,
18,
Tennessee.
7 Pirates, 7 Pop, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Throwing is Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go now. 7, 19 Lions. Steady.
To throw, here's Ward. Completes this one to Pickens. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Cougar 9, drop 50, drop 18, Rattler, 18, Buffalo 18, 70 Rangers, 70, Mustang 19. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
19 target.
Pollard one more time. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Cam Ward with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. And he whips that one incomplete there. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And his throw is incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
10-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take this one in for a Texas touchdown. Joe Mixon as the first half is winding down. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw is Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down to right around the 37. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Moore. That's dumped off to Pollard. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Hardman on the return. Well, solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself,
they intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Throwing now, Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Now Ward. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. From the gun, Ward. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans 1st down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Ward off the play fake. That's complete to DK. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Come on.
1st and goal.
They'll throw again, Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
19, Charger, 19.
Ward now working out of the gun. Drops this underneath for Pollard. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up?
And he will score! Touchdown, Titans! Chimere Dike, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Texans 17. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here goes Stroud again. That is caught by Dell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
79 Broncos. 65, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Ward. He finds Beacons over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And the Titans, first down.
Okay, ready?
12. And the Titans,
Pass
first
to the
down.
left. Here we go. 19 Lions. Go.
Throwing is Ward. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chimere Dike with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Back now in Houston. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Is set to kick off.
Sanders now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just at personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Stroud. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
First down and goal to go.
Stroud will look to throw once more. And down his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth.
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Ready?
Here's Ward. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. But Danielle Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The offense on third down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be third and forever. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need.
Derek Stingley picks it.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 Fs for a rookie quarterback.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Stroud to throw it. This goes out wide from Mixon.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now 1st and goal. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Joe Mixon
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Titans 42. Texans 37.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Ready up.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Here's 2nd and 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Over the middle, he's going to find Eilmann. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
To throw is Ward. Got an open man. It's Pickens. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
First down, Tennessee.
The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.